Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading is going to cover the first 2 weeks of July 2025, from the 1st to the 15th. If something does not resonate, don't force it to fit. Just simply check out your other placements. All the quick links are down below in the description box, as always. Okay guys, let's start looking at the planets first, and then we'll take a look at what messages come through with the tarot. Our first planet that is influencing you is Venus, which will be in the sign of Gemini on the 4th of July. This is going to be in your second house, Taurus. So you will be inspired to invest in something important. Now remember that when Venus goes into Gemini, there's going to be a lot of playfulness in the air. Okay? So keep that in mind when you do this investment. Then there's going to be a brief pause before Venus aligns with Uranus. And what happens here? Well, it's going to bring to the surface lessons and truths that are inside of us. So whatever belief that you followed in the area of love, it's going to be questioned or it's going to be refined. Then a couple of days later, on the 7th, Uranus is going to shift and move into Gemini. This is big. This is really big, because Uranus is the planet of breakthroughs and rebellion when it enters Gemini, which has not happened since 1941. And if you think back what happened in 1941, we had everything that started, that changed, the wars came out, etc. This is going to spark innovation across technology, media, artificial intelligence. You've heard about it, that 2-week freak out. It's coming up. Okay, things are going to be changing. Education, transportation as well. So beware for a major collective awakening, because the way we think, the way we're used to thinking, learning, and speaking is going to be changed forever. Okay? Specifically, Taurus, Uranus entering Gemini will start a 7-year-long focus on money and possessions for you, and also your sense of self-worth. That's where the breakthrough for you is going to be happening. Okay? What you own and how you can earn are things that are going to be changing. Okay, there's something better coming. There's going to be changes in this. This is the most important part. Now, on the 10th, we're going to be looking at a full moon in Capricorn. We're going to have a specific reading for this because the moon influences us a lot, especially the full moon. The full moon in Capricorn on the 10th of July is going to illuminate your 9th house. So let go of old belief systems or limiting worldviews, because the game's changing. Okay, so you have to let it go. And this full moon is also really, really favorable for launching a new a new project. Do you have one in your mind? Because it's time. Things are changing and we have to change with them. Okay, it's going to help you also ground long-term goals. But if you have a project, that dream in mind, it's going to be long-term. It's going to give you a sense of security. And remember that attracting success requires consistency and honesty. So that's why you were told to release what is not working. You have to be authentic, because the new world that's coming up is based on authenticity, on realness. People are tired of what is not real, what's not true. Okay. On the 13th, last card, we have Saturn going into retrograde in Aries. Okay. On the 13th, it's going to start its retrograde. It's going to be a while. This will happen in your 11th house. So you will ask yourself something. Who really supports your growth? We were saying get rid of what's not working. Could be also a person. Okay? Because you're going towards success. And you have to get rid of something that is not working. Or someone who is not supporting you. Okay? This retrograde is all about consolidation. So define what you really want clearly and align with integrity, because Saturn is going to question all your whys. Why this? Why that? Okay. And those questions are going to come in your mind and they're not going to give you peace. So if you do the work and you're consistent, you're going to become much more focused and empowered by November, because this is something that's really long. Okay. Okay, guys, now let's take a look at what messages come through from Spirit to you to live a better and happier life. Please consider that this is not it's not substitution for the love bonus reading, and the love bonus reading is not a substitution for this one. They are both complementary to each other, right? The love bonus readings can be successful for you if, as we say, we get all our ducks in a row. because if we have our life together, when love comes in, we're ready for it. So these readings are complementary to each other. The next love bonus reading, the second one, is going to be uploaded on the 5th of July, so in a few days. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what do we have for... Whoa, thank you, Spirit. Taurus, first 2 weeks of July. The sun. It's in reverse. I don't like suns in reverse, okay? Okay, you are starting off the July with either excessive enthusiasm or pessimism, okay? You're a little bit unbalanced, okay? So what happens is you've got these really strong expectations. You might, it's probably linked to this because a lot of people have this with everything that's coming up with AI and the novelty of development. So you might have a little bit too enthusiasm that unbalances you in some way. Let's keep going. Okay, yeah. The 10 of Cups are in the reverse. Okay, be very careful because this excessiveness is going to block your happiness, and it's going to cause something, it's going to cause unhappiness in your home. As we were saying, the love readings are complementary. We've got cups in here, okay? Cups are emotions and it's love. And it's you're influencing it, okay? So this, like, the readings are separate. We have different messages coming through. If you are a little bit too unrealistic with what's happening in the world, it could cause conflict at home. That's why I was saying the readings are complementary so that we can be happy in love. We have to get this, our world balanced. So this is a really important message because if you now know that your imbalance, your excessive enthusiasm or excessive pessimism is going to cause problems at home in love, well, guess what? You can change the cards on the table. Okay, this is not written in stone. This is a message coming for you. This is what's going to happen. This is what could happen. So how about if we backtrack one day, okay, here, and say, okay, wait a minute. Maybe I should not have such expectations. Maybe I'll just ground myself a little bit and take a step back and see exactly what things are and how they are, okay? So that way you can take care of the domestic part, the little heart that's at home that's waiting for you, your little heart, okay? This is really important. All messages are important. There's no negative message. I think everything is important because it makes us turn that little negative aspect, possible negative aspect, into something positive. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Breakthrough. There we go. The breakthroughs that are coming through. But it's going to cause you confusion. Like everybody. Okay? I haven't done a reading yet that this hasn't come through because this is going to be like a tornado hitting us with everything. There's going to be miscommunications. We're going to be confused. How do you do this? How do you do that? I don't understand it. I was used to the old system. It's so different. It's normal. Okay, Taurus, it's completely normal. We're all in this boat together. So let's see what happens. How does Taurus handle this? What's going on with Taurus? Spirit, please continue this message so that we can all go through the beginning of July and all the changes that are starting. This 7-year-long cycle that everybody knows about. Suspense. Basically suspense. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Okay. We've got the Chariot in the reverse, the Empress in the reverse, and she too is in the reverse, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so there's a lot of confusion. We were there. Okay. Okay. The Chariot. You feel powerless, just like everybody else. Okay. All this confusion is saying, I can't do it. I haven't seen it before. It's like saying, okay, well, up to now I knew how to drive. Now all of a sudden the car has changed and my driver's license isn't valid. So how do I get around with this new vehicle? Okay. New vehicle. The cars are still going to be like that. Well, they're going to be improved, but you got it. So yeah, you're going to feel like you're really powerless. And the Empress is telling me that you're also going to feel that insecurity. It's really going to weigh on you. Okay, Taurus, because you were used to being able to do a lot. Everything. Okay. Let's go take a look at the cups, because this is important. We don't want this to overflow into love. Okay. What they're telling me is that it is overflowing, because when the Queen of Cups is in the reverse, it's insecurity. Okay. What's the message here? I want to go see what the message is. What's the advice, Spirit? Oh, okay. I heard stay calm. Be calm. Don't overflow it into love. Yeah. Okay, let's continue with the message. So this is a warning. Again, the whole first part was an insight to what could happen, right? It's going to happen. Change is going to happen. We're starting that 7-year cycle. So, and this is sticking out. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. This is telling me, it's helping. This is actually a suggestion. It's telling me to work with others. Okay. You're not the only one, Taurus. Everyone will be in this boat. Work with others. Pull your energy together with others. Collaborate with others, because we're all going to need help from each other. There's going to be big changes happening that will overwhelm some people. Basically, none of us can do it alone. Okay. We all have to, I'm going to put this over here. We all have to learn and adapt to the changes slowly. But the best way to do it, I heard, is collaboration with someone. Teamwork. That is the actual solution. Wow, you got a lot here. Okay. Knight of Pentacles as well comes through. Yeah. Okay. Because if you do so, it's slow and steady wins the race. You can work with people that are practical and reliable. Okay. And this, the so-called conflict that comes through when you're insecure, etc., that's it. It'll be the end of it. Okay. There will be a lot of collaboration that'll come through that'll help. This is really good. These are really good. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. The star. Okay. One of the most beautiful cards here, the star. Okay. You're going to have a lot of rejuvenation, a lot of hope, and a lot of inspiration. A lot of positivity is going to come through when you work with others. Okay. It's under teamwork and collaboration. Okay. And then we are finishing off with the Page of Wands in the reverse. And they're telling me, do not be impatient. Do not be hasty. Okay. Don't worry about it. And don't get distracted, because you do have success. Things will go well. Okay. Have faith. You have to keep this, because without the faith, okay, then this is going to cause, how can I say? It's going to cause a block in you. You're not going to have ideas. What do I do? What should we do? Etc. So remember to stay positive throughout the whole thing. Okay, Taurus, thank you for being here. I hope to see you on July the 5th for the Summer Love bonus reading. In the meantime, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.